What's going on, guys? Jason here from Sales Funnel Marketing. So I must apologize because this video is a long time coming. I know I announced a while back that we are going to do a video about creating a business page, and I decided to try to use a new software called Camtasia. And as much as I love it, I didn't know properly how to edit it, and actually deleted the whole damn thing. So went back to this other program that I was using. It works out really well, called Screencast-O-Matic. Other than that, that was the reason why I've been delayed a little bit with this. So, but like I said, Jason here with Sales Funnel Marketing. So basically, to give you a little, in a nutshell, version of who I am. About 4 years ago, I actually started and have doing quite well with a little insurance company that I own called Heinz Insurance Agency out here in Bowling Green. But the issue about it was, you really, as a business, if you are not using social media to your advantage, then you are really missing the boat. And so I had to figure out how to do this social media thing pretty quickly. And through trial and error and some failures and some successes, about a couple months ago, I created a company called Sales Funnel Marketing. So, and that being focusing on social media to improve your business dramatically, and using social media and Facebook, primarily Facebook ads, and creating lists for your email campaigns to do some really cool stuff. So that is me in a nutshell. And we are going to get right into creating a business page. So if you don't have a business page, this is going to be kind of a bit of a tutorial for you. So if you do have a business page, we're going to give you maybe a few tips on what you probably should and shouldn't do when it comes to your business page. But this might be kind of a little less for you. So, but yeah, so creating a business page. You have to have a personal page to create a business page, but do not use a personal page for a business page. Facebook is actually cracking down on that and might actually potentially shut you down when you've worked really hard to create your friends and all this other stuff, and you're doing some really cool stuff, and then Facebook says, hey, we don't want you to do that. So one of the really cool reasons to have a business page, you can run ads using your business page, and a lot of companies are now shifting to using a Facebook business page, because a lot of people are actually finding their content. There's about 1.6 billion people on Facebook every month, and they're looking for different content. So when they're, instead of searching maybe a Google search or anything like that, or Yellow Pages, if anybody actually still uses Yellow Pages, they are doing a search for you on Facebook. So, so to create a business page, like I said, you have to have a personal page, and your personal page has to look legitimate. So you want to make sure that you fill all this stuff out, and you get some friends, some photos, and all that other fun stuff. So, because you can utilize your personal page and your business page really well. Because in this day and age, people want to know who they're doing business with. So it really is, it works well if they can look at your personal page and see why you're why you're kind of in this business and why you're doing what you're doing. Because people really tend to want to buy something from people that they know, like, and trust. So get into creating a business page. So you want to go down here into create page. There's another one right down here that's called create group. And that's completely different, but I would recommend, if you do have a niche market or you have a hobby or anything like that, create a group, because then you can get kind of a following, and you can actually use that to your benefit. So, but we're going to create a page, and you have a few different options. You have local business, you got artist, band, or public figure, you got an institution, you got a brand or a product, cause or community, entertainment, all this different stuff. So if you are that awesome that you think that you are a public figure, cool, go ahead and do it. But for now, we're going to do local business. So local business, we're going to do, let's see, let's do business service. So we're going to, no, actually, we're going to do landscaping. So we're going to do home improvement services. So home improvement, so we're going to say Acme Landscaping. On the business, it's going to auto-populate, and this is just my Heinz Insurance Agencies. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do a phone number. I don't necessarily want to get tips in Messenger. If you want different tips on how to do your business page, you could do that in Messenger, but you're going to get enough, trust me, you're going to get enough tips on the Facebook side of things. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what that's going to do, it's going to pop up and it's going to give you this page. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is let's go into Google here and get some landscaping. Do landscaping companies, and then we're going to do image. And when you're creating your own business page, you want to make sure you're using your page and your stuff, because you want to make sure that you're using your images. So we're going to save this image. We're going to say landscaping company, and let's just go ahead and put it to desktop for now. So, yep, over here. Save. Alright, so that's going to be your cover photo. And then what you really want to do on the profile photo is you want to do a picture of you or your staff or something like this. I do love this when it comes to using for your cover photo, because if you do have a building, or you have, it's going to be parked outside people's houses and stuff like this. This one, I really like this one. This is another good one because it shows the staff and the trucks and stuff like that. You want to stay away from just using your logo, because like I said, people now this day and age want to know who they're dealing with, and they want to know who you are as a person. So you want to make sure that you're using maybe a photo of you. So I would recommend using your business and your trucks and stuff like that as your cover photo. But on the actual profile picture, when everybody's going to see you, I would recommend doing a picture of like you as an actual person, so people know that you are the owner. So I'm not seeing any. So let's just go ahead and go with this one. So we'll save this image too. Like I said, I would recommend actually keeping it as you. But right now I'm using Google Image stuff, so I can't find anything. So they add a cover photo, pretty easy. Click the button, upload a photo, go on to desktop. We're going to do this one. It's going to populate up here. I love it. You got to make sure your dimensions are correct, and you can actually drag it and reposition it. So you want to make sure you have your logo is in there. You want to make sure you have the really nice yard and different stuff like that. So if you can do a picture of one of your clients, make sure you ask permission first. That's something that you want to do. So over here on the profile picture, you want to make sure, like I said, you want to use a photo of you. But like I said, I don't have one right now, so you're going to drag and reposition that. And that's a pretty terrible looking photo. We're going to go ahead and use it now. It's pretty grainy. But there you go. Your business page is looking mildly legitimate. So I always find it interesting when I do that. It pulls off my cover photo. And I have no idea why it did it the last video that I was trying to do too. But let's try to upload it one more time. Upload. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. I gotta hit save. That would probably work. Okay, so we'll save it. We're keeping it on there. Add a button. To add a button, you can book services, you can get in touch, you can learn more, you can make a purchase or a donation, or you can download an app or anything like that. I recommend doing get in touch. I recommend also not doing the call now button, because it's just going to pop up with a phone number and ask you to call them. I like to send message, so you can actually contact them via Facebook Messenger. And right now, Facebook Messenger is doing really, really well in terms of advertising or getting in contact with people. So we can talk about chatbots and different stuff like that on a different video. But you want to make sure that you have a button to be able to get a hold of them. You can actually test it. You can get the messages, and then you can actually see the insights and see how many people are actually clicking on your button. So here is where you're going to invite your friends. Like I said, it's going to show everybody on your personal profile. So if you are a social butterfly and you have a ton of people, you will have a lot more people to invite. I would recommend being selective on your invites. So what I mean by that is basically making sure that you're adding people that are going to engage on your post or kind of be a champion for you out in the public. They're going to promote you really well. So if you have employees or you have clients and stuff like that, ask them to join the page and ask them to do a testimonial for you. Ask them to write a review because you want to make this page look like it's legitimate. You don't want a page that just basically has no cover photo or looks like complete crap because Facebook is not going to like that. So what you can also do, and then once you have this stuff here, like I said, this is a terrible grainy photo, but a few things you can do. You can actually, now you can click over to share, and you can share this on your personal page now, because depending on how many likes, say you have 100 likes here, you have 1,000 people over on your personal page, so you definitely want to get it into the hands of people that you know. So so they are, the first thing that they see is going to be you. So you can share it on your own timeline, and then you can say whatever you like, here's my new page, or something like that. Other cool things you can do is, here, I'll show you here in a little bit how we can do different stuff. So you can tag people. So if you have a client that you have confirmed is okay to tag stuff, don't be that person that tags everybody. And they tag 57 people, because it's annoying if you haven't gotten somebody's authorization to tag you. It's like getting stuck in a group text. You just don't like it. So don't tag people that you do not have authorization to tag them. So let's see, you can actually see, you can do the review, so you can review yourself, but you always want to make sure that you're having other people review. Boosting, I'm not going to recommend talking about doing boost or running ads right now, but if you are, or you want to do it, talk with somebody that knows what they're doing. That is what we specialize in at Sales Funnel Marketing. But I would tell you, if you don't know how to do it, you can spend a boatload of money and it's not going to do a damn thing for you. So you want to make sure that you are using boosting and creating ads to your advantage. And if you don't know the difference between the two, don't run them. So that's my big disclaimer. You can do publishing tools. You can actually do insights. You can come over here and go into, whoops, not there. Where's your settings? Yeah. You can go into your settings here. You can actually make sure that you're turning on like a profanity filter. You can do different stuff like that. You can do age restrictions where certain people can't be on there. You can look at your preferred page audience. And over here where it says page roles, I would recommend you, as an admin, obviously, I would recommend adding someone else. So if you have a spouse or someone else, I would recommend adding them as an admin, because if something happens to your personal page and you lose your personal page, you lose your admin ability as well. So you don't want that to happen. So that's kind of another thing. You can actually look at your activity log and you can see everything that you've done. So some really cool stuff there. So yeah, and I mean, you can go back as far as when you started the page. So it's kind of a really cool thing that you can definitely see what's going on there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to actually creating a business page. It's not that hard, but there's a lot of things that you want to do. You definitely want to make sure that you're using it to your advantage and you are keeping up on it, because nothing is worse than a stagnant business page. So, and make sure that you're utilizing that business and that personal page together. You're not overwhelming people with the business side of things. I tell people to always do about the 80-20 rule. 80% personal and about 20% business. But that is basically how you create a business page. So get to work and let me know how it goes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a message and look me up here on Facebook. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Later. Bye.